Hi, Acadiana. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Wednesday, September the 25th. We've got a cold front that's coming in later today, and we've got the potential of a big hurricane over the eastern part of the Gulf of Mexico. Quickly want to say hi to my friends over at Ritter Consulting Engineers. Before the storm hits, make sure the stuff that matters is in Matterport. Ritter Consulting Engineers can create 3D imaging of your home or business for insurance purposes, and it will all be in Matterport. Call 984-8498 or visit their website. They have you covered before and after the storm. Looking at the sky, we've got generally clear skies here in Lafayette, but there have been some areas of some patchy ground fog here and there. And on our traffic cams, the roadways are dry. If you experience any fog, it'll probably be brief, and most of the fog will lift here in the next couple of hours. As far as our friends going to school today at the bus stop, temperatures hovering in the mid-70s, but there could be some scattered showers and thunderstorms out there later this afternoon. Temperatures will hover in the mid to upper 80s. Right now, most of the region has dropped down into the 70s, a few 60s back to our northwest, and a lot of rain, especially there through the Arklatex. That's our front that's going to be pushing through a little bit later today. So Cenla, you'll start to get into some of the action a little later this morning or early this afternoon. Northern parishes of Acadiana, probably early to mid-afternoon, and then the rest of the region along and south of I-10. We'll probably see the front approaching the area sometime late this afternoon into this evening, but the upper pattern should be able to shove this front all the way through, and we'll probably get some pleasant conditions going into the latter part of the week. Of course, we've got Tropical Storm Helene that's out in near the Yucatan right now and is forecast to become a hurricane later today, and a trough in the upper levels and a cutoff low eventually should help to steer this well to the east, but also will bring us some of those cooler temperatures. So the front is still draped well to our north. It will make its way through again later on during the day, and you'll feel more of the effects of it as we go into Thursday. And the simulated satellite forecast showing a very strong hurricane starting to pull into the eastern part of the Gulf of Mexico. That will also help to yank our front a little bit farther toward the south, but we've got warnings all up and down the west coast of Florida and the panhandle as well. So it's not just where it's going to be making landfall, but the effects are going to be widespread with some storm surge flooding all along the coast of Florida. For our boaters out there, I think you'll be okay in the near shore waters, but things are probably going to start to get rough tonight and tomorrow, especially with the front combined with a hurricane off to the east. And as far as the skies for our friends who might be working in the offshore waters, I think it's still going to be a pretty day. You folks will experience the showers and thunderstorms with the front later on tonight. So Helene is still making its way through the Yucatan Channel. It is very close to the tip of the Yucatan Peninsula. Once it reaches the Gulf of Mexico, wind shear really going to relax, and you've got some very warm waters with some high heat content there. So rapid intensification is forecast. Now, fortunately, all the outside players are in position to steer this, and that's why the computer models have generally stayed right there from Apalachicola eastward over toward the Big Bend areas. We haven't seen a whole lot of movement, and even if it moves back or forth 20 miles or so, the effects are going to be negligible except for those hurricane force winds that are going to be right around the center of circulation. We're still going to see gusty winds and storm surge and a lot of rain over those areas over the next 2 days, and the intensity models are still calling for a Cat 3, maybe Cat 4 in some cases, but the official National Hurricane Center's forecast goes with 120-mile-per-hour winds at landfall, which is a Category 4, although I've seen some models that have considerably deeper pressures, and of course those storm surge values are going to be incredible there over the northeastern Florida coast. We have another tropical wave out in the eastern Atlantic that's got some potential. That may become Tropical Storm Isaac here in the next couple of days. Of course, we'll go over all that on Let's Talk Tropics. That's live today at noon right here on Acadiana Weather Today. Up to 90 for your high. We'll see some sunshine, and then clouds will start to build in through the day, and then northern sections will see the showers and thunderstorms first, progressively pushing southward toward the coast as we go through the day. Skies will then gradually clear on Thursday, kind of breezy with a high temperature of 86. And I think a pretty day on Friday, but still breezy with a high temperature near 85. It looks like what's left of Helene will move inland and kind of spin north of us. Might throw a few clouds at us as we head over the weekend, but right now I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of rain out of this particular system. Well, I hope you enjoy Acadiana weather today. If you do, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and also turn on those notifications. And in between broadcasts, if you want the latest on tropical storm or what may become Hurricane Helene, follow my social media pages both on Facebook and X. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. If I don't see you at noon, I hope to see you on Thursday. Have a great day.